F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews with Friends. Request friends to watch Bronson. Yes, this is a movie request coming from BL. Shout out to you, BL. You've been in the chat on Patreon like, yo, somebody let me into the request here. And finally you got in and you gave us two back-to-backs. You started us off with Snatch, which was great. We had a fun time with that. And then now you're giving us Bronson. I actually never heard of it. This is a 2008 film. I believe you said Tom Hardy stars in this, and it's a true story. So you know, it's always pretty lit when you're watching some true stories, especially if there's real, trials and tribulations going on. So I'm excited to jump into this one. So far, you've been doing very well with the request, so I'm feeling great. Shout out to BL. How you feeling over there, Bradley?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm excited to dive into this. Like you said, BL gave us Snatch, which was a fun, very enjoyable movie. So I'm expecting something on the similar, lines as that. And on top of that, this is a international film as well, right?
I don't know.
Well, it is on Magnolia, so I would assume probably it is. So it's they got a different way of directing and stuff, but I definitely enjoyed their choices on how they progress in their stories and all that. So I'm excited for this one, especially that it's gonna be a true story. I'm not gonna take it one for one, but I'm gonna take it, as far as I can, because some of the stuff they do in film is kind of not believable, and they kind of switch up a couple of things as well. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see what this is, man. Tom Hardy, he's a dope actor, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill it in this. So let's get it, man.
All right, let's get it. We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 10K. Click the button, click the bell, get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
My name's Charles Bronson.
Yep.
Okay.
And all my life I've wanted to be famous.
Why you look like that?
I knew I was made for better things. I wasn't singing. Can't fucking act. Kind of running out of choices, really.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Running out of choices.
So what is it gonna be then?
What's his calling? He in the cage right now? What was bare knuckle boxing?
Is that even it?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
He got the God of War Thor gut.
Not to that extent, that motherfucker. So fighter, about to follow a fighter.
That was the prison cell cage. That shit looked fucking. Oh, they're a prison fight club.
You'll see.
We in one of those type of situations.
You feel me?
That would be kind of dope.
Some undisputed type shit.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get Wesley's. Damn.
Whoa. Why you look like that?
You feel me? Did he already go through a couple rounds?
It looked like he was in a coal mine.
Oh, he about to fight.
He's been waiting for this moment.
That's why his shit gashed up. He probably got the Billy Whacker.
Oh,
Damn,
definitely.
He threw his whole body into that shit.
He's just laughing.
Damn. He did one of those Gustavos, like.
He really did. Yo, this stare right here is intense.
Serial killer.
Yeah, it's intense right now.
They could definitely get him.
I feel like he's piercing into my soul. Damn.
Yo, this nigga about to
get him off.
Ooh, damn.
The teacher. Ain't nobody safe out this bit.
But it wasn't bad.
She an enabler.
It wasn't bad.
You sure? You just beat up a
And I
teacher?
still have my principles.
man has a code.
Which was...
Yeah, before I forget, I did come into this world as Michael Peterson,
let's
but
start
I'll
the
go
changes.
out with my fighting name,
Okay.
Charlie Bronson.
My alter ego.
Mike Tyson, though.
Look like our nigga Illuminati.
He really does. Yo, we gotta show him this.
Not a lot of opportunity around.
The name Charles Bronson sounds
Still.
familiar.
It does, though.
Or maybe it's because
moves on.
Bronson and Action Bronson and
Nah.
Charles is just a familiar name. Oh my God, that's nothing.
This is what they gave me.
7 years.
Damn.
That was like $17.
Don't worry, son. You won't do the 7. You'll be out in 4.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Enabling money.
Look at him. Look at him.
I need to see a real interview of this Charlie Bronson dude because the mannerisms are great right now.
Bruh, for not even $20?
And he ready to knock somebody out again. Is that a laugh or a cry? What?
You see, I didn't see a cell, a cage, a box. To me, it was a hotel room.
Bruh, is he in shackles right now? Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
What's that noise?
Prison was finally a place where I could sharpen my tools. It was an opportunity and a place where soon every native was gonna know my name.
I like that. I like that.
It's a place to sharpen my tools. Oh, shit.
I like his cadence, like whatever, like, excuse. That man sharpening his tools on the police officers. He's getting out. How he getting out after all them fights?
Bruh.
Like, he beat up how many fucking officers? Like,
They said, we don't add time for this nigga. We tired of getting our ass whooped. Like,
get him out in the 4, huh?
Just me for you and you for me. Alone.
what do we have here?
And would you like a cup of tea too, mate?
This man just came into the scene
It's an
like,
impressive set of guns you have there. You must be handy and abroad. Bam, bam.
Right.
man hit the Wing Chun stance.
Very nice.
So he challenging him or something like that. You can't say those words to me and
You don't want to be trapped inside with me, sunshine. Inside, I'm someone nobody wants to fuck with. Do you understand? I am Charlie Bronson. I am Britain's most violent prisoner.
Britain's most violent prisoner. This is who Roy Tillman wished he was.
I thought we were gonna go into the boxing world. I didn't think we were gonna be exactly the most insane. They just play hot potato with this man now.
Bruh, they gotta send this man to
see.
Antarctica or some shit. Like,
Nah, we can't. We gotta save the icebergs, not kill it.
The funny farm.
funny farm.
Is he talking about a mental institution?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, not in the hand. Why?
That's a fucking log, bro.
Why? Don't.
Nigga.
I'm good. I don't need to watch it.
You feel why
don't
they
need to
still
watch
go
it.
and change the
I
scene?
can just keep it locked in right here.
Yeah, he don't want to fight none of these niggas.
Hell no,
nigga.
get doodle smeared all over me.
Oh shit! Okay, that was one of the workers.
Look at that. He look like he belong here. He look like he belong here.
Damn, crack this shit. They playing taps?
Hell no.
My man's back there with the badminton racket, like
playing taps in the. Look at him right there. He slumped.
He gonna teach him how to fake the pills or something? Damn.
They haven't been giving them pills. They've been giving them injections.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They have been.
Ain't no other way. With this
Well, I'm saying, though, if he teach him how to fake the pills, he could, you know, avoid that shit.
Oh, shit. They get a dance all
They've
night?
been here all day. They had a full-on fucking day of games and partying.
Ooh. That man, if you could just catch the rhythm, you got something here, bruh. Why he standing like that?
Fucking loonies, they're great, mate. But, well...
What are we doing here? Okay, wrapping the fist.
I have an idea now. They're like, you're gonna take me back to prison.
I should have said this shit, bro.
Wow.
I was gonna say he gonna murk somebody, bro.
Wow. This man is just clapping over there.
He trying to alert somebody. He don't. Damn, he put the legs around his shit and everything. This nigga is crazy.
When do I go back? Now, Mr. Peterson, we aren't going to start up all that silliness again, are we? Now, let's not play silly buggers, eh? I'll just have to pop you in the body with one of my special potions. You are being moved?
Two.
Yes, Mr. Peterson. Broadmoor Asylum for the criminally insane.
Oh. I like these intermissions here. These are dope.
26 years of solitary I've done, and I ain't killed no one. If you're gonna be unfair with me, I'm gonna show you the ultimate in unfair takedowns.
Is this real footage?
That's what I'm thinking. What? That's sick. Look at this man.
It's gotta
That's
be him.
him.
Look, the deuces,
Yo, the deuces.
The deuces.
They had a dirty trick up their sleeve.
Which was?
So before I knew it, I was back on the streets again.
What?
And see what the world had to offer me.
Wow. That is.
Bro, what did we say though? They finna just free his ass because they trying to get their ass whooped. Like
That's
crazy.
It is. This man's about to go back to society.
Ain't no way this man just put his watch on like that. I'd have been scared to pop that hole.
That walk.
This nigga different, B. Nah, I feel like he was looking for a hug there or something, man.
He was.
Well, fuck me inside out.
Okay, Uncle Jack.
Come in, my dear boy. You're just in time for cocktails.
What type of party you got going on here?
What does the future hold for Michael Peterson?
Oh shit.
Hey!
Peterson.
Fishwalker.
Yes? Look, love. Nobody gives a toss about Charlton Heston, the man to...
You're very muscly, aren't you?
Oh, pussyfoot.
God.
You know what you trying to do here.
It's huge.
Giggity.
You shouldn't.
It's crazy. She called him Charlie though, so the name already sticking. Look.
What is he fighting right now?
Damn.
Old man kind of holding his own though.
Nah, facts. He going home. He probably been in that basement for 30 years, man. Beating up old young whippersnappers.
For real.
I'll give you fucking magic in there.
Magic? You just pissed on a gypsy in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's hardly the hottest ticket in town, darling.
When's the next one?
He don't care.
You feel me?
I just want to fight, man. Yeah, of course he want to make money.
To get
But
love, love something.
nah. He want to. I mean, the ultimate goal is to get famous here. So, shit, looking like a creature on his back.
Like Baki's father, Yujiro.
The demon back.
What was that? He just,
That was
kicked him
Keto.
over, like,
That was the Steven Seagal.
you stupid. What we got here?
Some high rollers.
Feel me?
Yeah, he's starting to
Look
climb
like
the
he
ladder.
fighting some of the mob's peoples and shit. I was just gonna say he's fighting a dog.
This man's fighting animals. That's wild. This he is Baki's father, yo. Holy shit. Bruh.
Yeah, once they put a tiger and a bear in that bitch,
Bruh,
it's a
that's
wrap.
That's
An
some,
ogre.
That's definitely ogre energy right there.
I love you.
I love Brian.
Who's Brian?
Yeah.
He's my boyfriend.
I know, right? We haven't heard of him. Who is he?
And he's got a motorbike.
Nah.
Nice.
He's gonna go out and get a motorbike to compete.
Nope. He about to go whip this dude's ass. He gonna fight every single Brian he see until you get to the right
He
one.
gonna take this nigga's motorbike.
He like, what's your name is? Brian.
I want to take a butcher's at that ring there.
That's £1,000 ring, sir.
Back to his ways.
Fucking move! Don't call the police for 10 minutes. Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Those eyes gave me the chills in the very intro of this movie, so I could see how that petrified her. You still gonna
Shit not
propose to
about
this?
Work, though. Yeah, like what is he?
Like, come on, man.
I know he don't got no experience with the ladies, but
He don't.
Brian and me are getting married.
Give me my ring back.
Congratulations.
Okay, he took that better than I thought he would.
I wonder how far apart from him smashing to him telling her he love her.
The next day.
That you feel me?
The
'Cause,
next
like,
day. Literally.
Wait, like, does Brian know that you've been riding the dragon?
He's pulling a berry right now.
Everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Got put
Right
back. Yeah.
Back to the hotel.
Well. Charles Bronson, is it now? So tell me, Charles Bronson, what exactly did you do with yourself for these 69 days?
I was building an empire.
Thought he was finna jump over that desk on his ass.
Did they ever show what he has in that box?
Right.
Don't back him.
I've got a librarian up here.
You took him hostage?
So I think you should send someone up to help him out, don't you?
This nigga just want to fight.
What happens now?
I don't know.
They don't even entertain his shit.
What are you gonna do now? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put my fucking body paint on, that's what I'm gonna do. Rub it right down my back, go on, down my back and my legs.
He said my ass and all that.
I'm not in the habit of making deals with prisoners. For your recent escapade, you will be punished again. Block. What would you like us to do, Charlie Bronson?
Fuck off.
Not your art teacher for nothing, you know.
Oh. Better than one artist.
Very interesting, Charlie.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
It's interesting. Here's an idea for you. Find that piece of you, Charles. That piece that doesn't belong here.
Fuck you know.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad thought.
No, it's facts. It's interesting. Yep. Ponder that. That shit.
What?
That's some. What? Do you see the pain? That's some human centipede shit. Like, what is this man doing?
Is this what he becomes famous for? Becoming an artist? Imagine.
Mr. Danielson here tells me that you've been doing extraordinarily well in your creative endeavors. I strongly advise that you continue to follow this path. If you give it to Weber, I'll be able to have a look at it later.
Nah, I want your reaction right now.
I'll make sure he looks at that painting, mates. Don't you worry about that. Review the unit. You are finally going to get what you've always wanted.
Charlie don't even know what he
What
wants.
you know about what I fucking want?
Exactly. He don't even know what he fucking wants.
All right. So we know how he got all black now. Man. Heisenberg.
Bro. This man is different. This man is fucked up. He ain't asked for this. He was just trying to help you out, man. Come on, man.
Right, that's enough. He's had enough. Get him out of here. No class tomorrow,
This man is vicious, bro. Look at this dude. Why would you go down at one at a time? Like, y'all know better.
Look how many shots, though. Man.
They be holding him up. Yup, see, get his ass back up. Don't let him drop. They be wanting to beat his ass. It's Britain's most famous prisoner. He spent 34 years in jail, 30 of them in solid. Damn.
What? Peace out. Damn, look at this. That shit is...
Damn, that shit look like it could tip over, nigga.
Yeah, that shit does not look... not a place I would want to be.
This man gotta sleep like that and everything, bro. That's fucking...
Bronson.
That's crazy.
Tom Hardy as Bronson.
That's wicked. All right, there you have it. Bronson in the books. Shout out to BL, man. Look, man, it's gonna be tough for me. I ain't gonna lie, cause I definitely like the film, but I don't really know how to judge a film like this. It was such a interesting. It was just laid out so interesting, like the whole him being in front of the crowd, doing the whole miming shit and makeup switches and all of that, like the way it was presented. Like I didn't even think about the fact that it might be all in his head until the very end when I said it. Like, damn, maybe he's fucking, this ain't even happening. Like, so, like even considering that, like I'm just like, you know, maybe he gets out at some point. Like, but nah, this motherfucker still. Well, this is back in 2008, so obviously we'll have to do a Google check. But yeah, I doubt he's out. But yeah, man, this was dope. This was dope, man. This was dope. How you feeling over there, Bradley?
Man, what a ride we just took right here. To be honest, in the beginning of this film, I'm like, okay, we're about to get a troubled child, had trouble, as a coming up and growing up, and then eventually he becomes somebody famous. He did become famous, but not for the reason I thought he was gonna be famous for. So, yeah, I just think the overall premise of this movie was dope because even though you know we're going through these situations with him in prison, that point when he does get out, you kind of have a little bit of hope, like maybe he can become someone still. But then you know he gets right back into the bullshit.
Right back to it.
You know, so it's like, damn, that's how the movie ends. But overall, I think it was a dope, constructed like movie. Like you said, the play to the plays were like intermissions to kind of fill you in on the gaps of between, you know, transitioning between jails, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So yeah, I just think it was a overall dope film, and Tom Hardy 100% killed this role right here. Like he did his Doug Dizzle on this. So, yeah, dope film.
Yeah, definitely. Tom Hardy definitely killed this film. Hold on, looks like a alarm set. Is there an alarm on it? No, that's super weird. All right. Yeah, but definitely a dope film. And shout out to Tom Hardy for sure. Like this is definitely one, like I feel like if you know who Charlie Bronson is and followed anything, because I don't know what type of coverage this person actually has had in his life, but any type of coverage or interviews, and you were up to speed with that, I really wonder how they felt when they saw this. But I think BL said in the message that he met Tom Hardy, and yeah, I think he met. Let me pull up the message real quick. I think he said so. Bronson is for real, 100% a true story. Bronson himself met Tom Hardy at the start of shooting in prison, and then only got to view a screening of it years later. And he praised Tom Hardy as the best actor ever. So. He said the clips in the film are actually of Bronson too. So that's why I was. Okay. That was hard because there was a couple where we were like, wait. So I think there might have been a couple that slipped by us.
Oh, really? So you
maybe.
You think there was a little bit more in there?
Maybe, because he said there's clips. All he said was the clips in the film are actually of Bronson too. So I'm not sure which clips BL's referring to, but obviously, you know, drop them comments, let us know. But yeah, shout out to Tom Hardy because he definitely, I can't lie, I don't have too much of a huge experience with Tom Hardy. I mean, we got Venom. I think he was in that movie Lawless or Goon Squad, one of those two. And those are like the only off the top of my head. So to be honest,
Dark Knight Rises, of course.
Oh yeah, Bane. Bro, I always forget that he's fucking Bane. That's such a. It's one of those roles, like, it's like, damn, that's who he was. Because honestly, I don't even think I really even picked Hardy at the time that Dark Knight Rises even came out. So like, even knowing that he was Bane at that time for me would have just been like, okay, who's that? Like, so yeah, it was great seeing him in a much different role. It kind of gave me Joaquin Phoenix Joker vibes a little bit here and there, with just like seeing this man kind of descend into his own madness, like, because how he started saying, hey, look, I knew I was gonna be famous, but I didn't know for what. I don't know my call. They keep asking him through this whole movie, what do you want? What do you want? And he never has an answer. So it was great just kind of seeing him portray this guy. This is a movie that makes me want to go and see, like, who the hell is there an interview out there, a documentary about this cat? Because wow,
there has to be, especially since they made a whole movie out of him. It's got to be documentaries, got to be a lot of information out there. So yeah, I'm definitely might be going down the rabbit hole as well, just to see, because just the statement alone at the end of the movie, 30 years out of 34 years in solitary, like, that's
some Hannibal Lecter shit,
bro. How
and he never murdered anybody, nigga.
Nah.
Bro, I think we were supposed to catch on to that when he said it in the movie. Like, this nigga never murdered anybody, nigga.
Bro. Insane. I mean, I see why he's in solitary, especially with the route that he took, because like I said in the beginning, I thought he was going to take the route of like, okay, I'm going to be that guy in the prison that fucks everybody up. You feel me? But I didn't think it was gonna be the COs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I thought we
Like,
was getting undisputed.
You feel
nigga.
exactly?
Like-
I thought we were getting like prisoner versus prisoner here, not prisoner versus CO. So that completely threw me off. But it also makes sense why he was in solitary for so long. If that's everything that he does, every time he gets out, he gets into an altercation. It makes complete sense. So I like that too. Like the story is. There were some parts that I was a little bit lost to because I felt like, damn, what time are we in? Really? Like, are we? Because I felt like there was just a little bit of offness with the time. But you know me, things go over my head pretty easily. But yeah,
it's hard to keep up because he had a lot of transitions. They didn't give us many clues to dates and stuff like that. At least I don't think they did. Like there weren't like calendars laying around where you could just be like, okay, this is the year we in now. Like so,
yeah,
I do agree with that. But I think I think at the same time it's kind of a fun way to just, I guess, throw you into the madness a bit. Like, because I mean, I feel like when you locked up, you do kind of pay attention to the time you've been in there. But like Charlie Bronson's character, I don't know. Like this man talk about this is hotel stays and shit. Like I don't think he even realized he in this motherfucker for 30 years. He probably think it's a weekend still. Like so, I think it's kind of fair.
It's fitting for the character.
Do it that way. Yeah.
It definitely is. Yeah, man. I just think there was just plenty of times when they kept asking him, "What do you want?" I feel like he should have just answered with like, put someone in front of me that I can fuck up or they can fuck me up. Like, I think that would have been the right answer. And I think they would have obliged with it. Like, I think that's something that they could have accommodated. They accommodated him with many other things.
Man.
A prisoner to fight, I don't think that's too hard to come by. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially for these motherfuckers. So, I think that would have been a fitting answer for the question that they kept repeating throughout this entire film.
You know, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't answer that question, you're gonna have some issues in life, man. And then another thing I really like is how the story really kind of throws you for a loop. Like I said, if you're going in this blind and really have no idea who this cat is, it really is gonna throw you for a loop. Because just as I mentioned, I thought he was really doing this performance for people and just kind of going over his story, like letting motherfuckers know. Because like in the beginning he goes, I don't know what I was gonna be famous for. So I'm just like, okay, maybe this is a story of just, not ambitious ideas, but ideas that just happen to fail because, obviously he was a jailbird. So I thought maybe eventually he got out, especially when he did get out and he met his Uncle Jack. And then, the Uncle Jack, that part was a little weird, but I'm just like, maybe they're swingers, maybe they're in the show business or whatever. So that's another thing that I attached to. I'm just like, maybe he learned how to do like the makeup and all that shit from his Uncle Jack, like and his fucking showbiz partners, like.
Yeah.
But even that, it was just like all that shit was made. Well, the Uncle Jack shit wasn't made up, but the whole performance period was made up. So there was never any makeup, there was never no miming or anything like that. Like
I went through the film thinking that was just him telling the story, like just him kind of like telling us the story. Like I didn't think it was like him there, but I
thought
did.
He was there.
I did start to get that feeling towards the end though when they started taking the artistic route. You feel me? That's when it's kind of switched for me, where I was like, okay, maybe this is real. Because the whole time I'm like, this is not real. Like this is just him kind of narrating the intermissions between him transitioning from jail to jail. That's all I took it for. But then you had mentioned something and I was just like, maybe this is real. And when we got to the art scene, I'm like, okay, this is probably what gets him out. And then but then we see what happened. The man paints himself black and then I don't know what was the reason of painting Buddy. Putting the apple in his mouth. I have no idea what that was about. But yeah,
we wanted to show his artistic ways somehow.
Yep. Next thing, he's gonna be a conductor. He's gonna be playing the drums on someone's face, like.
Bruh. I'm mad we didn't get to see the painting though. I would have loved to see what it actually was.
Yeah. That would have
been interesting. And it seemed like that warden he seemed actually pretty chill. I thought he was gonna be a dick, but he seemed like he was trying in any way possible to get some type of reform out of fucking Bronson, but
Yeah. There wasn't no saving this man, especially when it comes to the ladies. For a second there, he had every single girl throwing it. He didn't even really know what to do with it. And eventually when he fell for the trap, he fell for the wrong one. And everything was good until that point. Like, everything was solid. He had fights going. You know, he was climbing up the ladders. It seemed like people that were watching the fights had more money. So, you know, it was like for a moment
that
there.
is true.
It was like,
it was a solid. Yeah,
it was a solid
true.
run. Once he supposedly think he was in love, that's where it all fucked up. He should have just stayed to his strength, fucking people up, and that's it. Like, and he would have been good. But I guess love works in mysterious ways.
I mean, it wasn't love. It was just a young kid.
Nah, he was in
experiencing
love.
shit.
If you ask him, have you ever loved somebody? He was like, yeah, I did. Gloria. She left me for Brian.
Man, damn. Yeah, this was very interesting. I would definitely love. I'm definitely gonna. I ain't gonna go crazy, but I'm definitely there's gonna be a Google search or two for sure. Like, cause I'm pretty sure he also has some mental health issues that he was dealing with too. So would love for them to. Well, love for myself to jump into that and dissect some of that, cause man, this dude he was off his rocker, bro. Like, this was crazy. 30 out of 34 years, and this is back in 2008. So who knows what that number is today,
bro? That's why I can't, bro. Like, how could I don't know if this happens in America, but how can you have a man like that going that damn hard? Causes a riot, burning the fucking asylum, and y'all say, you know what? We gonna wash our hands to this nigga. Like, we gonna let him go free. How does that make sense, yo?
I don't know. That's why for a second I'm just like, maybe the getting free was fake too.
Nah, like, bro, that to me is the most craziest thing about this movie. Let's keep it real. Like, how do you
too, bro? We gotta go do a deep dive.
How do you come out of that situation like that? That to me, like, that's an automatic lockup for years. Don't throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like that, they can't. You know, they can't be in civilization. Like, they can't.
Yeah, they can't function.
Yeah, in society, they just can't function correctly. So, yeah, I'm sorry. People like that. I mean, he eventually knew, you know, what he wanted, and I guess, you know, what he became famous for, but is that something that's gonna make your mama proud? I wonder if his mama's proud. She's proud. That's my son.
You know that woman is not proud, man. But she,
if you do good time, you come out in full.
She's definitely the type to be on the news. Like, my baby ain't do nothing to nobody. For sure, cause yeah, she was wow.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that's why I said I definitely want to do a little bit of a deep dive, because I know it's hard, especially if he did have like some type of mental health issues. I know it's really hard for those parents. Like, they just
facts.
You know, they enable, they wash their hands, they, you know, whoop-de-woo, which is not the right answer, of course. But man, he obviously was messed up from childhood. They showed us that. So,
but did they show us any type of discipline? Was there any type of right? They didn't show us.
Nah, I don't think so. That's why I asked who the man was, because I was just like, wait, is that his real father, or is that like a remarried type stuff? Because I don't even remember them showing the father when he was younger. It was always like the mom was there.
Yeah,
trying to.
That would be interesting to figure out, like, how like invested was the father? Was he like disciplining him and he would fucking punch the teacher and knock out students and stuff like that? Was there any type of punishment, or was he just like, oh, it's okay, you know, my son's good, and then, you know, you go
just like the mom.
Yeah, like the mom.
Because even the moment when I was like, I thought he was looking for a hug, like a scene or two after that, I was just like, wait, is that even his real daddy? Like,
yeah.
So I just ain't mentioning it because I'm just like, fuck it, I'm in this right now. Like, but, yeah. I like this. I like this. Obviously, it's not a, you know, it's not a character that you should rally behind and be like, yeah, you know, I'm
I
glad that I'm
inspired
inspired to
to
go deep dive about this character. But I do like movies that make you interested in characters,
Yeah.
you know, especially if it's a true story. So this was a really good hit. I think so. And talking it out helps me help me because at the end I'm just like, damn, what am I gonna score this? Because I know I liked it, but I gotta figure out like where it sits with me in my heart, man. So this is dope. I think I'm good here though. Like outside of just again the way the story was directed, like I love the performance, speaking in front of the people, the miming, the whole nurse shit. That was dope as fuck, bro. I loved that scene. They did it really well. Had him, you know, all in just black behind him, so it looked really well every time he turned.
Yeah, every time he turned.
Couldn't tell what the other half was so. That I thought was beautiful, marvelous. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I also enjoyed like the little just monologues that he had when it was just all. It wasn't even really monologues. It was just him staring intensely into the camera, piercing into your soul. Like I love those because those were just like timed perfectly. It would be like him just smiling like, and then it'll cut to the next scene. So just the little things like that. I think whoever the director was, they did some really good choices when it came to just what we're gonna put in the screen and how we're gonna lay out the story because they could have went any other route, but I think the route that they took was very like it was an artistic way of showing this man's life like so yeah, I think that it was just overall a great film. So I think with that and the director's choice and Tom Hardy's performance, I think this film is up there for me. I'm gonna give it a 9. I think it's a solid film. Like I said, I think Tom Hardy killed it. I really want to kind of go back and see if there's any type of interviews about Bronson or anything like that to see if we could pick up like mannerisms and stuff like that. And Tom Hardy kind of really did embody the role, and from what Bronson said, he's the best actor. So I'm guessing he possibly did hit it right on the head when it came to Bronson. So that's something that I'm excited to dive into. So if there's anything out there that y'all have, don't be afraid to put them down in the comments down below. Put the links there. We'll check out on our free time for sure. So yeah, I think a 9 is a good spot for this movie.
Love it. Yeah, like I said, I already gave my final thoughts, but just another shout out to the artistic direction. I think that was great. I feel like when you are portraying like a descent into just madness and insanity, you got to be artistic with it. Like it can't just be straightforward like, this guy is just going through some shit. Like I feel like you got to have a little bit of fun with it, man. And I think Tom Hardy had fun with it. I would love to be able to ask him like, yo, what was the funnest movie you ever made? I feel like he'd probably say this one, low key. Like, if not, I'm gonna ask him directly. Like, how much fun did you have making Bronson? 'Cause it looked like a wild ride. It looked like a fucking wild ass ride. So I'm gonna give it a 9 too. I think that's a really good score to have right now for a first watch. Especially again going in not really knowing exactly how true this story is outside of what BL told us.
Yeah.
But shout out to you, BL. This was a great recommendation, great request. Let's see what the world says.
Yeah, man. I think that's the best thing about this movie is you have no idea what you're about to dive into. And when you do find out, you're just like, well, this is where we at. Guy taking his shit in his hand.
This might be one of our furthest
off
scores.
I kind of figure it's an international film, and it's not like, I don't know. I think it's creative.
Yeah, I enjoyed
7
the shit out of it. Like,
7.2.
IMDb 7 flat.
Okay.
Metacritic 71 out of 100, so 7.1. Rotten Tomatoes 75.
Okay.
Audience 74. No niggas didn't even think this was close to an 8. It's crazy, but it's okay though, cause I think I'm the type of person that I think 7s are good scores too. Like I know
they are.
I know when the world be thinking you gotta have a 9 or 10 to be worth even looked at. but one of the greatest JRPGs ever, Tales of Symphonia for GameCube, got a 6 from GameSpot. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But anyway.
but that's the thing though. You see a 70, like you see a 70 something. There's 9s in there. There's 9s in there. It's just they're all. It's the average of everybody.
Oh yeah.
So
like,
there's people out there. The average is 70, but there are.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's 8s and 9s out there.
Of course.
So we happen to be one of those. But yeah, that's definitely the furthest for sure.
I also think since it's a smaller film, because like this shit on Rotten Tomato has like what 10,000 reviews.
Okay.
The other movie was like some of the bigger movies. They be having like 500,000.
I've never heard of this movie, so
me neither.
Yeah,
me neither.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
All right. Well, we thought it was great. I would love to get some of y'all scores, especially when it's this far apart from the IMDb's and Rotten Tomatoes. We love getting y'all scores as well. So definitely drop them below. Let us know how y'all felt about this movie. We watched it on YouTube. Magnolia Selects. Get that free trial real quick and bust it out, man. But great scores across the board from your two hosts, man. We gave it some 9s. Again, shout out to you, BL. 2 good ones back to back. You still here rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. But you know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, let us know what you thought about this movie.
And most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR is out, y'all.
Peace.